Welcome back to the channel. Sorry for the delay in getting out the rest of these Peru videos. If you missed the first video where we spent some time in Cusco and explored around that city, I'll link that one up here. This particular video is more the trekking portion as we completed the Salkantay Trek. You won't want to miss us going over the high mountain passes down into more of the jungle type areas as we make our way toward Machu Picchu. This video is a little longer than some of the previous videos that I've put out. I debated on doing a part 1 and a part 2, but thought it would just be easier to do one video, and then if people were interested, they could stop it and come back to it if they needed to. So I hope you enjoy this trekking portion, and stay tuned for Machu Picchu. That will be a separate dedicated video that will be coming soon. So I hope you enjoy. Okay, we are officially starting on the trek today. You can see the mountain back there behind me. We are heading up to Umai Lake, or Umai Lake. We'll hike up there this morning and then back toward the trail here, and then I think lunch around then. We had about a 4.5 hour car ride this morning with some interesting stops and navigation, but all worked out well. You can see the crew hopefully up here in front of us. Here we go. So we're hiking along this stream. I believe this is most likely all glacier runoff from up there. The lake that we'll be seeing here in a few is also a glacial lake. So it's been great so far. Obviously breathing a little heavy. We'll say it's because of the altitude, not because of me being out of shape. We're continuing along. We've got some hail and rain with this beautiful waterfalls kind of on either side. Nice sketchy bridge. Well, after a good bit of climbing, some rain, some hail, and a lot of breaks, we've made it to Laguna Umai. Or Umai, or something. Tina, how do I pronounce this lake? Umai. Umai Lake. All right, let's go.
Let's go.
Oh my goodness, this is beautiful. You see the glacier. Well, we've enjoyed the time at this beautiful lake, Laguna Umai. You see there behind me with the lake and the glaciers. We are heading down. Tina is telling us to hurry because lunch is waiting for us. It is a little chilly up here, and we got wet on the way up, so it's a little chilly heading back down, but I think we'll warm up and dry off quickly. Here's the view down the valley. Got some sunshine down there as well, so. Well, it's almost 4 o'clock, and we just finished an amazing lunch, kind of a late breakfast as well. It was in this tent back here behind me, or this building, but you can see we're kind of down in this valley, the glacier back up there behind. And I think we head up this way behind me, but I really don't know. Lunch was fantastic. We had some guacamole, some corn soup, and then I believe it was trout, and finally some rice and something else that I don't even know what it was, but it was really good. So we're getting ready to head out. We've got about 2 more hours, we think, to camp. So I guess they're close to dark, actually. and then I'm sure we'll eat again for the evening. So I'll keep you posted. So we paused here on the trail. This is the Salkantay Peak. It just kind of revealed itself out of the clouds with the sun. So the Salkantay Peak has been our backdrop for this last bit of the hike. It's been amazing. I don't know if you can see our camp set up over there as well. Might be the most epic place that I've ever camped. But yeah, just amazing first day on the trail. We'll get settled in, I'm sure get some dinner. They've been feeding us very well. And then another big day tomorrow. Big miles tomorrow and more elevation tomorrow as well. So, this was our camp last night. We're breaking down, getting ready to hit the trail. See the mountain up there behind me. Sun just starting to hit the top. They're wanting us to get ready and get going here in a second. We had breakfast this morning with pancakes and some bread and some cream of wheat, coffee. They've really fed us, treated us amazingly. Actually, this morning the wake up was they brought us some coca tea and some warm water to wash off with. So it's really been fantastic. We're getting packed up this morning. Big day, around 13 miles, up over 15,000 feet of elevation. So slow and steady. So we stopped here for this break. Slow and steady so far, making good progress. The pass is up that way behind me. You can see some of those passing me on the trail. Actually, we're at a little flat section right now, which is really nice after all the climbing. And also these rocks provide great places to sit for the break. So it has been really fantastic, making good progress. The guides are amazing. So if you this is something that's on your list to do, I would definitely encourage you to do so. So I came up here to pee. This is the highest elevation I've ever peed at, or I've ever been. But we're made it to the pass. You can see the pass is right down there. I'm actually above the pass a bit. This is truly amazing. Up over 15,000, I believe the pass is 15,138 feet. And so I'm up a little higher than that, as you can see. And it's still pretty early, it's only 9:30. So we're doing good. Well, we finished our time up here at the pass. Another view of the mountain there. Salkantay. Pass back here behind me. We're getting ready to make our way down. Apparently it's a pretty long descent. Maybe a little hard on the knees. The trekking poles should come in handy.
Oh, look at that sunlight. Wow. It's like Hawaii.
After we finish lunch, we're continuing down toward camp, and as you can see around me, the environment has changed fairly dramatically. Now very green, very lush, seeing all kinds of different flowers and plants. So it's kind of an interesting change of pace for sure. We can feel the humidity starting to ramp up though a little bit. I think we have probably another 2 hours to camp, somewhere thereabouts. We made it to camp for the evening, about 6:15. You can see a little different than our setting for last night. We kind of walked through some hostels and some other things to get here. There's tents set up. We actually have some neighbors in the form of, I guess, mules. Not sure. But this is home for the night. Much lower elevation, almost tropical really compared to where we were at the higher elevations where it was more almost an alpine environment, less vegetation and whatnot. So this is the view from inside our tent. We've got some neighbors. Apparently they're hungry. Starting out on our third day of trekking. Pretty stark contrast to the high elevation that we had starting from yesterday morning. We camped in this little village back behind us. That's where our tents were set up. So we had a little shorter day today, hopefully a little flat day today. But again, beautiful weather. It's just amazing location. River down below us, as you can probably hear, so it's been fantastic. We're continuing along the trail. There's probably a better shot of the village that we were camping in last night. You can see the stream coming down through the valley. That's the way we came from last night, is down that way, or up that way I should say. And then this other kind of gorge down here below us. So pretty cool. So we've come to a section of trail where there's been a landslide. You can see there's quite the backup because this is slow going. It looks like fairly deep mud as well.
Voilà, là où elle a mis ses pieds, c'est là.
Ouais, c'est super fantastique. Ça va être génial. En plus, avec les
You see that guy just walked through there? Yeah, he just walked around the edge. He's like, yeah, just go right here. What are you guys doing? So made it through relatively unscathed. Everybody made it through safely. That's the important thing. Fairly muddy. So now we're to the lower section of where the mudslide was above. The trail has circled back around. River down below. They're trying to throw rocks down for us to stand on, so that's how good these guides and porters are. So there's the mudslide down there, and you can see this is where we just crossed, and way up there is where we first crossed.
That's pretty.
Yeah. Check out this waterfall. Really tall. So we stopped at this little place for a break. Hit the toilets, snacks, whatnot. Making our way on down along the trail. That. So here's a way that they transport stuff across the river. there's the basket there. The river is down there. Looks like there's even some water pipes going across there, but some of these agricultural fields up on the hills are just amazing. We just had a nice break. They're waiting on me because I'm last, because I was filming. And now we'll continue on. We're continuing this section. We've got just a little ways left before lunch. And I just thought of one comment here earlier that, typically when they say road walking section, which we're more on this road today because there were some landslides during the rainy season of the official trail, so this is an alternate. So typically when there's road walking sections, I'm really dreading those. But other than being exposed and it being hot out today, this road walk has been the most interesting road walk that I've ever taken part of. There's been waterfalls and gorges. You get the view of the river down here below us through this whole time, views of the mountains, interesting plants and interesting rest stops. So it's just really been cool. So don't typically expect this on most road walking sections, but this has I've been pleasantly surprised. So these chefs have been preparing food for us, and it's been amazing over the past several days. Go ahead. So today, this is where we're eating lunch. So if I didn't tell you before this video, Eric Hansen is one of the guys that's kind of hosting it with Trova Trip. So it's been really pretty interesting to hear about some of the adventures that he's been on and whatnot as well. So we have some banana trees here by the trail, and then they look on up and boom, look at that bridge. Tina didn't think we were up for that one today. I don't think that one was part of the adventure. So here's camp this evening. Little soccer action going on over there. We're kind of all set up right here. There's Jacob. We're got in here relatively early. We're getting ready to do a coffee tour. Had a nice cold shower here just a moment ago. Refreshing.
Chicos, we live about in Lukmabamba, 65 families. Small place. Our main products is coffee. Very important products here to Santa Teresa Valley is coffee.
They're going to work. They are earning everything.
So if you get a green one, you leave it.
Don't pick the green one.
Step away, put the machete.
So he showed us a few minutes ago how they separate the coffee, and now are roasting the beans. She's stirring the beans there on the top with a clay pot, and Eric is stoking the fire.
I'm sure it's much better than what you're getting from Nescafe.
Yeah, certainly Nescafe. Yeah.
A lot of suspense right now.
Yeah.
I was gonna tell you.
We're gonna be playing like poker tonight.
Packing up camp. See our duffel bags there. The horsemen have carried most of our stuff each day, and so they'll take these to the train station, and then I think we have about a half a day of hiking basically to hydroelectric, or what they call it, hydroelectrica?
Hidroeléctrico.
Yeah, what he said. And then we'll take a train there to Aguas Calientes. We should get a view of Machu Picchu today, weather permitting, and then Machu Picchu tomorrow. So we're getting ready to head out. You maybe can see the crew up there. There's Vlad. Yep, we're ready to go. Vlad tries to keep us in line, don't you, Vlad? Yeah. All right, see what today holds. Here's the spa. They're drying out the beans there.
Yeah.
Drying out the coffee beans. See all the coffee. We're now on the Inca Trail. Uphill right out of the gate this morning. We've already gained a fair amount of elevation today. You can see here behind us. Making our way along the Inca Trail here. Rob back here is a botanist and a plant enthusiast, to say the least. And so he's back here pointing out some plants, as you can see. That has happened often this trip.
Holy.
Oh, Tom Thorne.
Yeah. I went to do some of
I think he's done a lot of special things in his life.
My pony.
Danielle found a pony to ride. No, you're good, Vlad. So Matt, how would you rate it?
You know, circling around 12 out of 10.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, we're high up there.
That's a good number.
Official.
Yeah.
Yeah, certified.
Jeremy, my YouTube channel is G-rated.
Yeah, we're going G-rated now. Unreal. You guys are nuts. It is a certified nuts. Like, you're like, oh my god. He's got the kickoff.
Get him, Tyler.
Tyler's not messing around. Oh my god. Wee.
Oh, he's putting his
Chui,
back
chui,
into it.
chui.
Come on, kid.
I know, I can't
What's the
go
weight
faster.
into it?
I'm trying.
You ready?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Oh my god. Okay.
You ready?
Yep.
Okay, now you're starting to make me nervous.
I mean, you could dad your boys, Tom, but you can't dad Brian. Bien trabajo.
Buen trabajo, amigo.
Look at these studs right here. They topped out the pass first. We made it to this Incan site on our way down from the pass, working our way down. But we also got to our first views of Machu Picchu, right about in the center of your screen. I'll try to zoom in a little bit more. The focus there is not fantastic, but it's Machu Picchu right there. Pretty amazing. So we've continued down. Unfortunately, one of the members of our team had a little slip up there before that last stop, and seems like she dislocated and then relocated her left kneecap. So we've stabilized it with some KT tape and brace and whatnot. She's taking some ibuprofen and Tylenol, but she's tough. She's gutting it out, working her way down. So Machu Picchu's here in the background. See for that tree. But we have about 2 hours down to where we're supposed to eat lunch and then catch a train. So just working our way down. But this is just, as you can see, amazingly beautiful here behind me. So we made it down to the bridge. It was a pretty muddy mess on the descent. The bridge we're going to cross here in a moment. The recommendations are only 3 people at a time. We think there's about a half an hour after the bridge to the train station. Keep working it. This is quite interesting. Well, I hope you enjoyed sharing this adventure with us. Stay tuned for the video from Machu Picchu that'll be coming soon, and also stay tuned to the channel as there will be some videos coming up from southern Utah, northern Arizona on another trip that we had the opportunity to do here this spring. So hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, get outside.